Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oluwafemi Dad, reported live for Punch newspaper at Magodo Phase 2. The governor of Lagos State, Defies Sanwo Olu, has just arrived at the Magodo police post. He's seeking to address residents following the invasion that happened last night. We also have here the commissioner of police who is going to be speaking.
We are under instruction. They are not here on their own. They are not here out of their position. They are under instruction. So the instruction is from those that even are superior to me. They are actually bound to me. So that's why now, so it is the instruction around there can resolve this issue. It's above its own level. Above mine now, it is at that level. The one I can do at my level, I need to make sure that there is peace. Because as commissioner of police on the ground, anything goes wrong now, I'm going to hold accountable.
Certainly. With all due respect, sir. We have not seen any court bailiff in this estate. We have only seen CSP in this estate with his men going around to mark buildings. Let them produce those court bailiffs to give us the court summons. Let's see it. We've not seen any court bailiff. One court bailiff we've not seen.
You may not know them because they are not informed. The police is used to identify.
Sir, court bailiffs wear overall jacket and we're president with the state or federal government on it. That's their uniform. That's what they wear. We see them regularly here. It's only the police right now from Abuja that is giving these people the impetus to do what they're doing. No other thing.
The duty of police is to give security cover to the court bailiff.
Certainly, sir.
Court judgment. So where is the court bailiff? The police did not.
We've not seen one bailiff, sir. We only have rent a crowd and touts following them up about. Let them bring the bailiffs on the side to you, sir. Let them bring the bailiffs to you, we believe you.
We do have a... So whoever that is the leader, your chairman now, let that man interfere.
I am the chief secretary of the estate, sir. I've asked them severally for 2 weeks. They have not answered me. I am the sales of the estate, sir. I've asked them for 2 weeks. They have not answered me.
So they release the man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. That's why they are promoting you, sir. Yes, sir. They are promoting you, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, sir.
They informed them that the police officers deployed are active or deployed from the superior officer, and the governor is making calls in order to resolve the impasse. The commissioner of police has also ordered the release of the young man who was detained to figure out why he was arrested.
Who are those people?
They're working in the
Some residents and policemen in the station arrested some workers working on the site in the estate. But the commissioner of police has ordered their release. We are still waiting for the governor to step out of the bus. Let us see. The commissioner of police is making his way back to the bus where the governor is. You can see some RIK members of the APC Lagos. We're waiting for the governor to step out. If you are just joining us, we are live at Magodo Phase 2, Shangisha area of Lagos, where residents earlier this morning protested against the illegal invasion of the estate by some armed thugs and who were accompanied by some armed policemen. We were informed that these policemen came all the way from Abuja. We have here the Commissioner of Police, the person of Akim Odumusu, and the Governor of Lagos State, who is in the bus directly in front of us. We are waiting for the governor to step out of the bus, probably address everyone here. We heard the Commissioner of Police speak earlier, where he noted that the officers here
where are your bellies? I'm not sure your bellies. I've only been seeing your security. Let them come here.
were sent from Abuja.
We have it already. We have the videos already. We have everything. How would you be sensitive in this time? You don't be here. You don't put out system with them. I'm not be giving time to. They're not the lawyer.
The government has not revoked any law. The government allocated land. People paid to the government. Then you now come and say you have got certificates of and the government issues the government has not revoked anyone. They didn't return money to anybody. Police. That's the one that led them.
If you are just joining us, we're still live at Magodo. We're waiting for the governor to make his way out of the bus to address residents. If you followed our live broadcast earlier this morning, we were here when the residents of the estate staged a protest, the partial lockdown of all entrances leading into the gates. This is coming after the estate was invaded by some armed thugs, accompanied by some policemen from Abuja on the 21st of December 2021. Today being the first working day in the year 2022, residents decided to stage another protest, acting on information that some of those thugs were planning to come back to the estate and to complete what they had started. If you are aware, you will know that some buildings had been marked already for demolition. It all came along with a bulldozer that fateful day in December, but they were resisted by residents who formed a human shield to stop them from carrying out their plans. So we're still live at Magodo, waiting for the governor to step out. We heard the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State speak earlier. He assured residents, agreed residents, that both himself and the governor are working to resolve the impasse. When we spoke to the estate chairman earlier in the day, he noted that the policemen from Abuja had refused to leave the estate, saying they were waiting for a signal from Abuja, and that signal had not yet come. The Commissioner of Police also noted that the policemen were not directly under his command, and himself and the governor are working to ensure that everything is resolved amicably.
Thank God that my boy has been released right now. I'm so grateful for the kind for that. I'm sure this guy will have slept here for days on end as a result of the misuse of power.
Okay.
In our country.
Arrested? Was it the first time they came on the 21st of December or this time?
This is the second time.
I know this is the second time.
Yes.
When was he arrested?
He was arrested about 2 hours ago.
Okay, today.
Today. Right after our protest. They came to the house and they arrested them.
They came to pick him in the house.
Yes, they sealed out the property, and while they were working, they picked everybody up, and he was the only one they found there, and they brought him here and locked him up. They detained him. And incidentally, I happened to be here when Mr. Governor arrived, and Mr. Governor gave instructions with the former Commissioner of Police for Lagos State, Mr. Adumosu. They gave instructions that they should all be released. At least from counting, I could see that about 11 people were detained. How many of you? 11 of them. So he's the only one that is involved in my own personal property.
Yeah, some others.
Yes. So here are the others.
Yes.
Some of them are here. Yes.
Let's come. Move.
Different cells. Same cell. All of them were in the same cell. The same cell.
Alpha, bro. See you speak. I like that. Speak up.
So, what's your name? Okay, so what happened to you today?
Yeah, we were just on site. We were working on site. We just saw them unexpectedly. They just came into the site, they barged in. So I was lying down somewhere. So what they just did was that they jacked me up and tell me to enter their van.
Who are the people?
The police.
Are they in uniform?
Yes, they are in uniform. Everyone has
They came with some dogs.
Yes, with some dogs. Yes, exactly, because they were not on uniform. So the harassment was so much because I didn't commit any.
And they came to work.
Lying down.
I was just lying down.
When exactly did that happen?
Some hours ago.
At what time exactly?
I don't even know the time, but I was just lying down.
So how were you released?
I don't know, they just asked me
From the Black Maria?
no, from the cell.
From the cell. After the intervention of Mr. Governor. My name is Mrs. Adeni. Yes, Adeni. My name is Mrs. Adeni Davina. And we incidentally had a protest this morning. And as soon as the protest was over, we thought that everything was in place until we suddenly saw another set of policemen coming to the estate, looking very fierce, with all sorts of weapons. The next thing I heard was that they had visited my house, and they came in there, and then he called me. Somebody there called me to say that my boy was being taken away, and that he was detained. And I asked why. They said they don't know that they've been visiting every property and sealing up every property. They started from Atu Kodri, and they as much as sealed up properties that people were inside. They sealed them up. When they got to my house, they sealed up the property. He was lying down inside doing some work because the place is still under construction and under renovation. And they took him away. They barged him into their van and brought him here. And incidentally, by the time Mr. Governor arrived, and in company of the former Commissioner for Police for Lagos State, Odumosu, we all came in here. The governor marched us here to the police station in Magodo. And I had to report personally to the former Commissioner for Police, Odumosu, and I told him that my boy is in there. They grabbed him and they threw him there. And then he now ordered that all of them should be brought out. There were about 11 of them all cramped up in one room. And they were all brought out, and then they were made to sign before they released their phones to them. Sorry. And that's why I have my boy here.
Sorry, was there any prior notice?
There was no notice. No.
Okay. If you are just joining us, we are staying in Magodo Phase 2 in the Shangisha area of Lagos. We just spoke to a woman whose boy was arrested earlier this morning by the armed policemen who have laid siege
Yes, please.
on the estate for about 3 weeks. She noted that after the process, the policemen barged into a compound and arrested the boy. It took the intervention of the Commissioner of Police and the Governor of Lagos State to secure the release of this young man and some other boys in the cell. Did they actually tell you what your offense was? Was there any form of communication? Did you write any statement, anything?
Nothing happened. Just came and asked them to arrest me and put me inside the van.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Can I get your name, please?
Adil.
Sorry?
Adil.
Alright, thank you very much. I still here in Magodo. We are waiting for the governor to make his way out of the bus to address residents. You can see residents over here waiting patiently for the governor to come out. The governor is in this white coastal bus with all black tinted glasses. See people waiting, just waiting patiently for the governor to come out. We also have the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State here. We have some high-ranking members of the Lagos State government here. So the policemen who have it yesterday said for past 3 weeks. When we spoke to the chairman of the resident association, he said he was informed by them that they were waiting for a signal from Abuja before they can leave the estate.
Let it go. Once you have power, you can do anything. I'm telling you.
That's all okay.
Sometimes I wish I have some other power. As it doesn't sort of power, now you're realistic. No, now. You don't understand.
The beginning of the new year, they've started again.
Governor is here. The Commissioner of Police is here. You can see residents waiting earnestly for the governor to make his way out and address residents. I'm looking for him. Can you help me call him?
You said?
Can you help me call him?
But they just told me now and said that.
I think the governor is about to make his way out. Okay. The Commissioner of Police just joined the governor in the bus, and the door has been shut. We're waiting to see how the meeting between the Commissioner of Police and the Governor will turn out. And we're waiting for the Governor to come out to address us. You can see the presence of heavily armed security men attached to the Governor's convoy and that of the Commissioner of Police. We'll be bringing you more updates from the scene as we get them. Once again, my name is Oluwafemi Daudi, reporting live for Punch newspaper. We are live at Magodo, phase 2, in this area of Lagos. Magodo is a popular estate in Lagos State. In fact, it's very close to the state secretariat. Magodo was invaded by some armed thugs and accompanied by some armed policemen on the 21st of December 2021. And today, residents protested that invasion and any further invasion and the continuous presence of policemen in the estates. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back very soon.